Emmerdale's dark twist is Lachlan seems to kill Rebecca after her escape plan fails. Rebecca did her best to get away, but sadly she was beaten after quickly falling down in the woods. Emmerdale fans were thoroughly excited as Rebecca White finally escaped the clutches of her evil nephew, Lachlan, who imprisoned her in a shack in the woods after she discovered his horrendous deeds. But their joy soon turned to anger when Rebecca fell at the final hurdle, literally, as she tripped, and Lachlan was able to find her again, dragging her back to her prison. Earlier in the episode, it looked as though there might be a way out for her as the kids trekked into the woods to find the ghosts living there. Rebecca had heard them chatting and suddenly found the confidence to get up and try and escape, so she started whacking her chains with a rock to make them loose. She promised her son, Seb, she would return to him before she pushed and pulled at her chains, and suddenly shook off her shackles and tried for the door. She banged and screamed and pulled at the door, while fans of the show had no idea whether she would get out, or the children would find her and help her get away. Meanwhile, Lachlan heard about how the kids were in the woods and raced to get there, worried they would stumble upon Rebecca and quickly help her escape. He ran into the woods and a chase immediately ensued, after Rebecca whacked Lachlan on the head with a pan to make her escape. The twosome ran through the woods and Rebecca seemed to evade her captor, until he suddenly spotted her and ran after her, but took a tumble and fell down a small ditch. Fans were elated as they thought she was free, but very quickly things were ruined when she also tripped, and hit her head so badly she didn't seem to understand what had happened. Lachlan dragged her inside the hut and she asked him to take her to hospital, but then quickly realized what was happening and he grabbed her by the throat, trying to stop her from confessing the truth. She pleaded with him to let her get on a plane and fly away with her son, but Lachlan revealed there was no other way as he wrapped a scarf around her throat and strangled her, as she wriggled and tried to set herself free. Fans were utterly fearing the worst as they thought Lachlan may have killed poor Rebecca, but they were livid she didn't get away on her first escape attempt.